Welcome to the AFC South preview. Yes, this is the final preview for the AFC, and then we'll move into the NFC. You'll see those videos towards the end of the week, if not next week, most likely Friday. Let's get it on with the AFC South. Let's start it up with, obviously, the bottom feeder of this group, which is going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars. Where is this team really going, except for maybe to Los Angeles at some point? The bleachers are always filled with blue. Obviously, tarps, not fans. MJD is still a holdout. There's word now he might be the second string running back. Rashard Jennings could take that over, and he has proven that he does have it in him to lead possibly this team. But I think MJD will be back. He's not that stupid. He knows what he has to do to get back in there. I look for him to probably be in camp and ready for that last preseason game. Quarterback is just abysmal. Blaine Gabbert, where are they going with this guy? Probably nowhere. Blackman, their draft pick, their first-round wide receiver, is the only possible shining star besides MJD that could be on this team. Mercedes Lewis, year after year, we talk about him, but where does he go? The defense, the defense is there. They're not bad, but they're on the field way too long for this team to be any good. We'll see. I see this team maybe winning 4 games tops this year. I really don't see them going anywhere. Let's move on. And third, I like the Colts. And I like the Colts as a strong third. Andrew Luck has shown that he is almost an anomaly. I mean, he is a guy that came in, touted and advertised as is. I mean, the guy is incredible. We've seen him so far in preseason. He has shown his arm strength is incredible. I think he's going to come in and do big things. He reminds me a lot of Ben Roethlisberger with his size and mobility and arm strength, not giving up on the play. I think with Fleener there, you're going to see some big things from him. Also, with Collie and the wide receivers on this team, although they're a little bit dinged up, Donald Brown has shown that he can actually run the ball and be a full-time runner, I believe, for this team. They're going to be fun and exciting to watch. The defense is way too dinged up at this point in the season to really give them any kind of a fighting chance, so that's why I have them in third, but they're going to be promising. Moving into second, yes, the Tennessee Titans. Look for Chris Johnson to rebound from abysmal year last year. Jake Locker is kind of at the forefront being their quarterback. Between him and Hasselbeck, I think he's going to be the starter. I really do like Hasselbeck, but I think his better days are behind him, and Jake Locker is the sign of the future with this team. Kenny Britt, if he can stay sober and stay out of a car and get his knee healed up, he should be coming back and contributing to this team, at least until he gets suspended. As far as this rest of the receivers, their tight end position might be their safety blanket, as it is for most teams, but this year it could be. On the defensive end, the Tennessee Titans are kind of there. Their special teams are sort of there. They have some new upcoming players. I think they'll play well. And like I said, this team is going to go as Chris Johnson goes really with them this year. And their offensive line is pretty solid. Look for Jake Locker to have a breakout year this year. We don't know quite who's going to be their superstar on offense besides Chris Johnson. They have a fullback, Johnson, so the Johnson & Johnson group in the back should produce fine for them. Look for this team to come in as a solid second-place team in this division. Top team, the Texans. This is really the Texans' division to lose. The Texans should go 12-4 this year. Schaub should be back from injury. Big 31-year-old back from injury, Andre Johnson. He's looked good so far in the preseason. If he can keep this pace and hold up, he will be the guy to lead this team. Kevin Walter will also take pressure off of Johnson. Actually, Johnson should take pressure off of Calvin Walter, and Walter will produce as well. Tight end position, as always, with Olsen is solid. I look for this team, obviously, to go through, of course, Tate and Foster. Foster being the starting back with this team. Look for them to run heavily. This should be a heavily run-oriented offense, which should give Schaub a lot of room to produce on and not, interceptions, but touchdowns. Look for the Texans to win this division handedly. It's their division, like I said, to lose. They should win 12 to maybe even 13 games, and I look for them to be the team coming out of the AFC this year. They look the toughest out of any of the teams in the AFC. And defensively, yes, I know they lost Mario Williams, but don't worry. They have Sean Cody. They have some other superstars there that should produce, and that defense is still pretty solid, even without Williams. They should be healthy and ready to go. That is the AFC preview for you in a nutshell. Go back and check out the other divisions. And also the NFC divisions will come up. As I said, I'll probably have them for you on Friday. At least 2 of them. So until then, take it easy.